gonna go to school today, she's gonna make them stay at home. And Daddy doesn't understand it, he always said she was good as gold. And he can see no reason, cause there are no reasons. What reason do you need to be sure? Oh, tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. I wanna shoot. The whole way down. The telex machinist gets so clean as it types to waiting word. I Don't Like Mondays by the Boomtown Rats, Irish band. This is a very piano-driven song, and in my book, one of the most fun songs to play on the piano, actually. So, but I didn't want to, arrange it in a way so that you can also play it on the guitar. I have to admit, on both instruments, it is a challenge. Now, first of all, if you would want to match it with the original recording, you need to tune down your guitar a half step. I mean, all 6 strings there. I am not now. I haven't also in this lesson. Actually, for me, vocally, this is just fine, so I'll stay here. But again, if you would want to do the same, tune it down a half step, that is. From there, we're in the key of C. So, the challenge is not necessarily the chords, because what we have is like a C, and then there's an F. Of course, for a beginner, all those chords are not necessarily easy, especially not F. And it is quite a bit in there, so you better get it down. Then there is a G, G major, there is of course E minor, and then there are a few chords like, what is it, an F with an A in the bass, a C with a B in the bass, a few different inversions or slash chords, if you will. What else? There's this weird chord here in the intro, which is basically like a B flat with a C in the bass. It only appears in the intro just one time, and that is it. Now, there is quite a bit happening with the piano, I'm sure you know. Little riffs, little things, little sounds, little melody lines and melody notes and such. And all those, well, a lot of those I really wanted to incorporate there. Of course, already starting with the intro, you've already seen a bit there. That all by itself is a challenge. Once you get to the interludes, stuff like that, so this hand needs to do quite a bit there as well. You need to pick out those notes. Now, so that's one thing. As for the strumming, you can't keep it really easy, just, play through it like this. What is inside your head gets switched to O. You can, use this speed of 8 strumming in there. In my book, I would want to have a little bit more there. So what I tend to do is somewhat do this. So like a bass note, and then drag my pick across the strings. I'm sorry, it is really hot here in the Netherlands. A heat wave. So, picking out the bass note and dragging my pick across the strings. There. And then flat picking a little here and there, and then continue strumming. Something like that. Melody notes there as well. So we'll talk about all that. I will give you a close-up look for what this hand is doing, or at least what I do. This is definitely an arrangement in how I would do it. That's basically it. But I do think it works, the song, that it works on the guitar there. So there is quite a bit that we take a look at. Like I said, all the chords, all the little things happening in there, or at least the little things that you can, copy from the piano. The intro, obviously, how you use technique-wise the right hand, and so on. So, again, it's a challenging song, so if you're a beginner, I would say try another song first. If you are able to at least play those chords, then this might be a good one to tackle. It's, like I said, it's I'm saying it's a fun song, but of course, what it is about, it's not fun at all. It is actually, well, look it up on Wikipedia or whatever. I don't like Mondays. It is, yeah, it's quite something. Anyway, so this lesson is now up at totallyguitars.com, so you can check it out over there.